Hello and welcome to the home of the Ghost Down. Here we are for episode 3 of our Sisters of Twilight campaign. 50 turns, no auto-resolve on normal battle difficulty, normal campaign difficulty. And we're basically playing through every single legendary lord, starting with the Wood Elf faction in the same manner, which hopefully give you a feel of the first 50 turns. What I do wrong, I'm playing it for the first time. This is not the best way to do it, but you can see the mistakes I make and also see kind of how each of the legendary lords in their faction play. And then at the end of playing a complete faction set of legendary lords, we can have a look what we like, what we didn't like. So far, we've done Orion, we've done Durthu. Durthu's my favourite. Sister of Twilight, we're currently almost halfway through. Pretty strong, but Durthu right now with his Treekin, once you get those, are really, really strong. We're just waiting to really boost up those Hawk Riders and see if the Hawk Riders really can do the same as those Treekin. In the first episode, what did we manage? We managed to upgrade, obviously, the Witchwood. Now that's upgraded to level 3. We took out the initial Dark Elf faction that you start a war with, and then we had to take out a Skaven town here. There's one more Skaven town we have left. We've got Morathi and another Dark Elf faction to the south. We've got Katep over here to the west, but he's neutral to us right now. But we did just lose in episode 2. We lost this settlement to Taurox, as well as losing a small stack of troops who he managed to ambush and then knock me out of reinforcement range of my generals. So we are looking for revenge on Taurox. His army, now we've taken out 2 of his Minotaur units, which he had, which were really strong. Not expecting to have too much issue dealing with him here. So that should be fine, but we are going to go straight into that. But we also need to recruit ourselves another legendary lord. So let's do that now. Ariel's chosen or disciplined. I do like the Law of Life. Or we could go with a tree man, you know. I'm tempted to go for a tree man. A tree man with a bunch of Treekin, maybe. But I think I'm going to... No, we're going to have a Spellweaver. Let's have disciplined. Part of the reason for that is having them in the office here, so we can put them in that one like so. We can the usual ones here, and then we're going to boost the magic potential like that. And what do we want? We've got the forge being built. Do you know, I think I'm going to go for some more. So that's going to give me an extra 100 income. It's going to give me cash replenishment as well, though. Or we could go for the final one here, which is another 300 income plus control. Let's go for that one and get ourselves some extra control. Right. It's revenge time, ladies and gentlemen. It's revenge. We're now going to send Sisters of Twilight now down to deal with Taurox. And he's going to run. Is he going to run further than we can catch him? Because if he can, that sucks. Oh my god. This is the most annoying thing in the game. He was literally right there. He's just... So he was able to come from here, fight an army in ambush, fight them again, and he's still able to run that far by refusing to fight. Horrible mechanics of the game. I hate that so much, because now he's going to run off and hide, which then gets boring as hell as you then have to run around while you're taking attrition. So annoying. And now Nehek has taken, Katep has taken the city that I want. There you go, he's running hidden. Oh my god, I really, really hate these mechanics. It's totally dumb that he's able to fight an ambush battle, a follow-up battle, and then still run that far. It's awful. Absolutely awful.
When do we fight?
Now you can't find him. It's just... There he is. And now he's able to ambush us. What a joke. I'm sorry. What a joke of a game. Wood Elves, in their own environment, outplayed completely by beastmen, and there's absolutely zero I've been able to do about this. That's how you make a game unfun, when it's non-interactive, when there's absolutely nothing you can do. So he's able to ambush wood elves in a wood elf area and fight them again, then run out of a range when he declines to fight me in the field, and then he's immediately able to ambush me again in wood elf territory. Fantastic. What a great mechanic. Thanks for that one, CA. Now you're basically going to cause me to lose the entire campaign. That's really, really fun. So annoying. So annoying. I don't even know how best to deal with this, or where he's coming from. Is he coming from those trees or not? Or it's like most of it's coming from the hill. Right. Let's see what we've got.
Hand of the forest! Sister, I approve! Foes of Athelone!
Right, we need every archer on Taurox. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Fantastic with those flipping dogs.
Protectors of the forest! Armed and ready! For Athelone! Riders of Athelone! Charge! Withdraw!
We're going to get absolutely destroyed here. It's going to be so fun.
Sisters of Twilight!
Glade Guard! They will die!
At once! Swiftly!
For the eternal realm! Defenders of Athelone!
That, and you just got Taurox running around deleting everybody.
Season of wrath!
It's awesome.
At once!
Ride them down!
Sister! Kill them!
Kill them!
It's just absolutely destroying us.
Deep word archers! End them!
They've managed to get themselves more units as well.
Withdraw!
I don't know why I bother.
Pull back!
What a absolutely stupid mechanic.
Sisters of Twilight!
Pull back! Pull back!
In Dawn's name!
Withdraw!
horrid. Absolutely horrid.
Glade guard! Children of Ethel Lauren!
We have killed him, but talk about being decimated in the process.
Guardians of Lauren!
Well, that was incredibly frustrating, and not the battle itself. There's just nothing you can do when you get swamped like that. I was trying to take Taurox out quickly. You just couldn't. He completely surrounded us. He's got incredibly fast-moving units. Could have played it better. It's difficult with only 3 melee units like this. To be honest, I'm glad that we've got as many units left as we do. Yeah, just an incredibly frustrating set of mechanics on the campaign map, which is the Beastman movement. I'm not saying the Beastmen are like an overpowered faction, but when you're the player playing against the AI and they're able just to basically avoid any type of combat with you and then just come back and ambush like that, it's such a non-interactive thing that it becomes just boring to play. So yeah, we did get pounded there, but we didn't lose our spell singer at least. We did kill Taurox at least. And this is the thing, it's nice having the Sister of Twilight. They got 82 kills, and they got pretty decent shooting, but man, having Durthu and Treekin, they just wouldn't fall, and they're actually fighting on the ground. And I could bring the Sister of Twilight down, but without the dragon, they're just not the same on the ground. You're better off keeping him in the air. We didn't lose a unit, so that's something at least. He did lose a bunch of units, which is something at least. We will take the army replenishment here. I guess the question is to finish him off.
To battle, sister.
I think it's worth doing this. I think it's worth trying to finish them off. That stops the warband regaining. We can replenish, maybe get an extra another unit of Hawk riders, and then go back and take out the Herdstone, because we'll need a decent stack, because the Herdstones can have some pretty good garrisons if I remember correctly. Alright.
Deepward archers!
Like so. Actually, the Hawk Riders,
We grow restless.
that's not a bad place to be, but let's have you a little
Armed
bit.
and ready.
Like so. Deepwood Scouts, I actually don't want you so far forward. You can come back here. You can go like so. Spell Singer, you're at the back, in amongst there. Start deployment, start the battle.
Cavalry!
Right, Hawk Rider unit, let's speed it up.
I'll enjoy this.
There we go, there's the Hawk Rider units. So into you,
We stand ready!
into you,
Cavalry!
into you,
For Ethel Lauren!
and into you.
Guardians of Lauren.
You're going to go here.
Ever ready!
You're going to go here.
Your
You're going to go
orders.
like so.
Break on us!
Those dogs are going to go in a minute.
For Ariel!
And now you can go.
Sisters of Twilight!
Hunters!
Let's get you together.
Sisters of Twilight!
Let's try and finish you off. We've had the weird thing where they just don't keep attacking, so you have to keep clicking. It's very annoying. Otherwise, they just stop attacking. Let's finish off as many as we can. I don't know why it does it, but if I ask them to chase, they'll move, shoot once, and then that's all they'll do. And there we go, end the battle there. Decisive victory. Okay. 37 losses, that's absolutely acceptable. And we wiped out most of them. And this was on the way back to my own territory as well, so I think it was definitely the right thing to do there, was to try and finish that army off. What a start, man. The frustration of a Beastman army being able to ambush, follow-up attack in the last episode, and then be able to be attacked and run away without any turn, be attacked and run away that distance that they were able to, so you couldn't catch them, and then ambush you as you move back to your own territory, all in Wood Elf territory, not in foreign territory, in Wood Elf territory. We'll take the replenishment. Yeah, that was frustrating to the maximum, and I've lost one of my settlements to Katep, so maybe we'll be in a position where we can
I weave the living forest.
maybe we'll be in a position where we can... In fact, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to replace these guys with shielded versions. We're not with a shielded version. There we go. Is that a full stack now? Yeah. And what I want to do is I want to actually get rid of all of these and replace them with shielded versions, and then we need to start looking to get ourselves this one so we can get those Deepwood Scouts. In fact, that's 960, so I think I'm going to do that now. This gives me War Dancers, which at the moment I'm not that fussed about. So let's keep the economy going. Okay. Don't want to move the Legendary Lord. Right. What have we got here? Magical Reserves. I know they've got Transformation of Callan there, but Magical Reserves, you need them to be able to cast, right? Sisters of Twilight. Let's boost the Hawk Riders one more. That's going to give us 8% reload time reduction, which is going to be nice. And what I really want is to get to Nature's Quiver range plus 10% for my missile units. And then for the Hawk Riders, look at that, missile strength plus 12%. Plus 12%. Charge bonus, weapon strength bonus, melee defense bonus, which will be fantastic. So yeah, let's put it in to Wings of the Forest. Great. Okay, right.
How I enjoyed that.
Quick deal. What have we got? Nothing there. Paravan and Carcassonne. No, they're at war. Right, we can have a trade agreement with them. Paravan's actually at war with the Wood Elf faction, but Carcassonne's not. So let's have a trade agreement with them. And look, we can also have a non-aggression pact and a military access. So let's do that. And a pretty nice payment for it. That's good. And that's that. Okay. And let's go into our next turn. So here we are, episode 3. What a start to the episode. My word. Real frustration in mechanics. Lucky enough that we were able to win the ambush, though it was messy. But winning the ambush and killing Taurox, I think, was huge. And enable us to finish off his stack. We're about to now go to war with the Dark Elves here. which is expected. And but Taurox is down. I need to take that Herdstone down. Get rid of Taurox out of the game, and then we'll go focus Dark Elves. And I think that's the thing, is not to have your game dictated by the AI.
Yes.
Right, so what are we going to do here? So I want you to stay where you are, because I want to replace you with shielded units.
So bored. So impatient.
It's frustrating. That's the
The Sisters of Twilight.
2 recruitment. That's all you get. Right, but you can do global recruitment. So on our global recruitment, let's start recruiting for. Let's have. It's expensive, but let's have 1 Eternal Guard, and let's have 2 Glade Guard with the Starfire. Okay. Forge of Death. So we've got Dreaming Cloak. So the Dreaming Bow is not bad. Dragon's Breath, immune to attrition. So enables flaming attacks for all elf armies and Vols. Missile resistance and armor 15 for elf infantry and cavalry. Missile strength for Glade Guard, Deepwood Scouts and Wayward Watchers. So let's have this one. So that's good. Okay. So it's all helping, right? That is all helping. Building upgrade. Tempting. It's a little bit of an increase in income. Yeah, I think it's worth it, right? I think it's worth it. That increase in income, plus an increase in trade goods, plus growth, plus casualty replenishment rate. And we need 9,300 though for this, so hopefully we'll get that as we go up to start trying to take on the Herdstone. And as you can see, I'm not going crazy with Hawk Riders. I do like to try and field reasonably balanced armies. I don't like to corner camp or use the cheese tactics if it's, if it's a critical thing, like I'm going to lose a campaign, then yes, I might do. But where possible, I like to avoid that. Going to deny that. I definitely don't want that. Carcassonne is destroyed. That's a shame. Right, so now I need to... Gonna have to accept some trespassing, I think, with Katep, because yeah, there's trespassing against them. We can balance the offer for 1,800. That's actually worth it. That's actually worth it. So we've got military access with them now. Actually, that could be critical, right? Because we can now move across. We're getting replenishment. We get replenishment. We should have 4% replenishment in foreign territory, which we do, and we can now go after that. In the meantime, here we can recruit another one of these, which is good. And we're coming up to now turn 22. Yeah, that was really useful actually. Getting we were able to get the military access there. That was great. And then nothing here. Okay, right, fine. Okay, good. Good. And we're now starting to build up a second stack. We know we've got Dark Elves that are going to be coming up from the south. So we don't need to expand here. We just need to protect and grow the wood, right? So you can play pretty defensive. So we're going to grow the stack. And if I can make Katep like an ally, then I'll actually get the healing from the wood from that anyway. So I don't actually have to own it as long as they're allies. Okay. So yeah, if we look at that right now, we've actually we only need 2 more, and that will be from the Kateps ones, right? I want to go to here because I don't want him to use the Herdstone reinforcements if he is around, and he should be around. Right, let's see. Can we now get
Honor before glory.
a deal with them?
Bow before the rightful lords
No,
of the realm.
not you.
Armored.
For the mortuary, welcome.
Yeah, we can balance a non-aggression. But we can't balance trade. Okay, that's good. So he's now coming up. Katep is becoming more and more friendly, which is great. Okay. So next plan is to take out the Herdstone. Okay, so we've got that. Let's boost this. So let's have some more of the Glade Guard. Oh, I can't get... Okay, so let's just get that. Fine, and end the turn. Getting through some quick turns here, but we are going to have a battle soon, which is going to be the battle for Storag Core, which is Taurox's Herdstone. Beastman. Not crazy powerful, just annoying as hell to play against. With the ambushing, the disappearing, their ability to ambush you in Wood Elf territory is crazy. But there you go. Good. And we got our technology, only 1. That's leadership +8 when fighting beastmen. That's incredibly useful. Right, so the next technology we want is income from hunting buildings, and then the weapon strength for the Hawk and Eagle units. Boosting those Hawk units like so. Let's see, can we get a trade agreement now with Katep? Not quite yet. But there we are. We are increasing. Now we're really starting to improve, and I would really like to have him as a friend. He is quite strong. He does take a lot of territory, and having him guard my northern border would be incredibly useful. I'm not going to take Storag Core. My plan is to raise it to the ground. Alright, so not a bigger garrison as I was expecting, which is fine. It's not a walled settlement, it's going to be in here. That's fine as well. Okay, fine, let's fight the battle. Only 1 unit of ranged. Okay. Looks like we should be able to deal with this, and maybe that will be the end of the threat of Taurox, even if we can't actually find him himself. We've killed him, but he's probably back by now. He's got a warband back at least. But if we take his Herdstone out, then he should be very, very weak. Right. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. So you're going to be like so. You're like this. Where are you guys? Let's have you back here.
Yours to command.
That's an alright formation. I can live with that. Channel some magic. What I want to try and do is get the formation up to here. Okay, start the battle. That's a bit... That's as best as I think we can get for the formation. So let's speed that up. Oh, what have we got? That's Razorgore herds. Okay.
It is destined.
So I'm not crazy worried about them right now.
Ariel wills it.
Alright, there's the archers. Ungor Raiders. Let's put 1 into them. Let's put a second one into them. Put it into the Ungors here. Into them there. And into them over there. Oh, man, that didn't finish them off. That was a shame. Right, let's get your eagle into them as well. And we're going to have them here. Where's my... Yeah, hang on. Where are you? They're all retreating. They're retreating.
For Karnos!
Ready to serve.
Let's have you over here.
Deepwood archers!
And they're running. Let's finish off a few of them once they get out of archer range. Still in range, and now... Oh, no, they're still in range. Now they go. There you go. End the battle there. Decisive victory, and thank you very much. 39 losses. All we needed to do is beat them because it is a settlement battle, or a settlement battle fought in the open field. But that was fine. And of course, it looked tougher than it was because when you fight these minor settlements in the open field, it still gives them the bonuses for being in a settlement, even though you're fighting in the open field because of the way CA have done it. But that's okay. That's okay. Fight it manually. And we have, and we've won, which is great. And we're going to raise it to the ground.
Regrettable.
And Taurox is destroyed, and we've unlocked a regiment of renown. 2 regiments of renown. There you go. Young Stag, leadership +3. Hunting Hound, chance of intercepting an army using underway beast path or world routes, which is also good. And we're just going to have to accept that attrition for now. That's fine. And now we've done that, we're going to come down and we're going to start taking out this Dark Elf faction, which has declared on us. In the meanwhile, I'm going to get this next level because I want to come down and I want to start upgrading my archers to Deep Wood Scouts. And because I have the Azrai Forge, we can already get... Actually, no, can we get the... Yeah, we can get them with the Swift Shiver Shards, which is important because that's the one that gives them the armor piercing, which is what we want. Right, Day's Blessings. So we've chosen the one we want from there. Could give them the Dreaming Bow. Missile strength for our own army is the Twilight Spear. Now that's quite nice as a weapon. This one is range 10% and missile strength for them. No, I quite like the Twilight Spear because that's going to give us... I mean, that will eventually give us 15% missile strength for our whole of our own army. So let's have that one.
All I have longed for.
Let's have that one. And let's come up here.
Harmony has prevailed.
Oh, Rain of Spines. Reload time reduction plus 8% for the whole army is nice. And is better than Rally. So let's have that. And then Details. Twilight Spear. There we go. And then... this one, magic items, can have the ruby ring and the shield. We can give them a hunting hound, a drummer, and the royal standard bearer. Okay, and this one is going to have transformation of Cadon, which is good. Okay, great. Right, we're looking a bit better now. So, Taurox is gone. We're friendly with Katep, and we're certainly building friendship with Katep now. Where is he? Yeah, there you go. So that's excellent. Yeah, we can't force him into the trade agreement quite yet. So let's just... in fact, who is he having problems with? Right now, he's having problems with Clan Gritus and the Flame Gullets, so we'll let him deal with the flame. Ooh, let him deal with the Flame Gullets, but we can come down and help him with Clan Gritus, which is that one there. So we'll destroy that one and raise it so he can take it. And I'll probably do that with the second stack army, and then I'll bring the Sisters of Twilight down, get the Deepwood Scouts, and then move into dealing with the Dark Elves here. I do really want the Deepwood Scouts because dealing with Dark Elves is range versus ranged, and I want all the advantages I can get from that.
The waker of trees.
So let's keep building these guys up. So what do we want? I'm thinking maybe a unit of Hawk Riders and a Glade Guard like so. Okay, so we, after a bad start to the episode, we're starting to turn it around. I'm feeling happier. We've secured some friendship with Katep, which is critical. Fighting Katep and Taurox and the Dark Elves with Morathi and having Silostra come down on you all at the same time, not fun. I think Katep is definitely a decent ally to have, and he's quite strong on the campaign map. So, right, let's get rolling out of here.
If we must.
And start heading back to this way. What have we got? So one more turn and we'll be able to get those Deepwood Scouts. And I think I'm going to go for this just to give us some income and some more trade goods as well. Economy starting to look a little bit light as we start to build up this stack. And don't forget, we're also going to be building up the stack as well for Sisters of Twilight. You do really need the two armies. Having one really good army just doesn't work. I think for a lot of factions in Warhammer 3. Here comes Silostra Diathin. She wants a non-aggression pact. She's currently at war with Nagaraith. Do you know what? I think that's worth it. I think a non-aggression pact with her right now is worth it because I don't want to deal with her. I want to actually worry about the south more. So let's have that. If Nehek and Silostra can be friends, then that'll work. But I don't want an alliance with her, but a military alliance, or at least a defensive alliance with Nehek would be useful. Sorry, with Katep. Exiles of Nehek faction. Right. Okay, so let's start moving you over to here. Let's move you to here, like so. Perfect. Now recruitment wise, Deepwood Scouts, there we go. So first thing I'm going to do is merge these, and we'll get rid of you, and we will get rid of you. See, Swift Shiver Shards, that is the that's armor piercing, if I remember. This is when I find out I've got it wrong. But I do want them anyway, because 135 range. Have they got less range? We've got Vanguard, Deployment Master, and Forest Stalker, but their range is only 135 versus 170 from the Glade Guard. Okay, maybe I want just... Let's have just two of those, and then I think I'm going to go with the Glade Guard with the Starfire Shafts. Because they're armor piercing, they've got much more range. And I probably want to get rid of that Great Eagle now and replace the Great Eagle for another Hawk Rider. And I want to replace him for another one with shield. For now. Okay, right, that's fine. We'll work out our army as we go along. trying to optimize it now. But as we start taking on Dark Elves, having the armor piercing, you know, if they start to feel things like Blackguard and stuff like that, having the armor piercing is going to be really useful.
Twin defenders of the glades.
So let's move them down here. And what we're going to do is...
Why do you waste energy?
Let's get rid of him for him. And that leaves me 634, which is enough to get a Glade Guard with a Starfire Shaft. So... Alright, so they've got 180 without... Resilience, Vanguard, Firewalls Moving, Stalk, and Woodsman. So that just gives them magical attacks. Did I... They don't have armor piercing, that's the problem. Okay. But I can't get them anyway, so let's... I do want the armor piercing Glade Guard. I can't afford the Hawk Riders. So let's get rid of a unit of Glade Guard and then make them armor piercing. And I think what I want to do is I want to have 2 with the Starfire, 2 normal Deepwood Scouts, the rest with Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, and then get rid of the Great Eagle for another Hawk Rider. And eventually maybe replace the Eternal Guard with Treekin. Maybe. We'll see. Right, okay, that's enough. So what I need to do now is I actually need to start attacking these guys, making some money, raiding, build up this army, so then it's ready to go down and deal with this Skaven settlement here. That is that is a province capital. It's a province capital, so that's definitely not enough what we got there. Right. Okay. Let's check our diplomacy here. Nothing there. Exiles in the heck getting better all the time. That's great. Look at that. So really starting to improve. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, and let's end the turn there. Turn 26. Coming turn 27. We're over halfway, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 3 just coming over halfway, which tells me that it's probably going to be 5 or 6 episodes as we expected. We'll see what we can get in that time frame. Scheme of Doom by Clan Mulder. Forest encounter coming up. Okay, right. Where's the forest encounter? From afar. All right, that's... Okay, that's Laura Lawn. Okay. Sword of Cain. Cousins in Arms. Norska. Okay, that's the Confederation mission. Right then.
So bored, so impatient.
Let's come down. And I can't attack him quite yet. And I can't reach him from a raiding stance. Let's move into the forest. Like so. Not enough to set up an ambush stance. Never mind. And we're just going to hold a bit. Look, we're actually getting not far off the Ritual of Rebirth. Ritual of Rebirth critical for this part of the settlement moving forward, and also for our victory conditions. But I would like to save a bit of money now and get us to settlement level 4. Because that will also start to help with the income as well. Income at the moment. That's where we're at. Right, Lord not moved. That's that one. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to end the turn here. So we'll probably get to do one battle, maybe maybe 2. We'll see how quick the battle is. Depends how big garrison is, how quick we get it over with, as to where we are before the end of the episode. I'm thinking we're going to be somewhere up to about turn 29, turn 30. Okay, there we go. 180 factions left. Sacrifice to Mathalan performed. Paravon is destroyed. And if I attack dwarves, I get to confederate with Arguvolan. How you pronounce that? Raise or sack 10 settlements to confederate with a Talsin. No, that would be quite a good one. That's Orion's faction. That's easier to do. Right. Oh, we got a full stack in here. Ooh. And... right, it's a level 3 settlement with a garrison building as well. Nasty. Lots of dark shards with shields in there. Okay, well, let's see if we can siege it a bit. Look at that, is what you call cheese, right? Looks like the enemy is cheesing. Look at that amount of dark shards they've got. Holy crap. Okay. I'm going to have to be on point to defeat those folks. Okay, let's see if we can encircle it. I'm hoping that if they push out, they'll feel like they're too vulnerable and we can maybe trick them a little bit.
A regrettable necessity.
Right, that's good because that's going to increase our income. So let's have a bit of that. That lord's holding where she is. And then let's end the turn there. I was thinking, it was interesting. I was hoping that we'd be able to get to defeat that settlement before an army moved in, but no, an army's now moved in, unfortunately. And then we have the choice of are they going to try and sally forth? They may. They've got a strong force there. And they are. Oh. I got heroes. They just got so many dark shards, and we know that they would just eat my front line with the cavalry in there as well. It's less than ideal. No, I'm gonna see if we can go out. I'm gonna see if I can go and try and get in an ambush stance. Control -5 for that. Actually, that's probably a good deal. Okay, Sword of Cain claimed by here. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go in. I've got 80% ambush chance. That's pretty good. Let's see if that will help. 87 on the Witchwood, so nearly ready for a Ritual of Rebirth. So I'd like to deal with these guys. They got plenty of stacks. So I'd like to deal with them. And you know what? I'm actually going to move these guys back over here because it may be that I need a double stack to deal with these guys. Okay, and we're going to end turn there. So yeah, turn 30 now as we approach the end of the episode. Let's see, can we bait them out? Or are they going to find my ambush? 80% ambush chance. Okay. So they've gone after Hag Hall, and that's my garrison. Okay. Somehow avoided the ambush. They must have just had, like, a chance to go round it or something. I don't know. Okay, right then.
Wildwood Rangers!
Nice big line across.
Our aim is true!
You in behind. What else can you do? Off you go. Focus on the cavalry. Because the cavalry can be a pain. Let's focus on this cavalry. Let's focus on these. And you can see the dark shards there. They're just armor piercing. And there we go. And that was it. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? The point is, we'd actually ruined both of the cavalry units. Now, so they're incredibly weak, so I know that I could defeat them pretty quick. It's the Dark Shard units that we've got a problem with. Let's see, is he going to keep it? Is he going to sack it? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Okay. Oh, he's taken it. Okay. So yeah, he literally went through my ambush. Right, so that is going to be a minor settlement battle, right? And that was a big settlement too. That's not going to be... It's not going to be... Oh, that sucks. How the hell was he able to go round me without getting ambushed? Both of these. That's a minor settlement. What's the garrison? Yeah, so yeah, but it's got walls, isn't it? Battles fought here will be unwalled settlement battles.
My visions predict
That's just a sorceress, and that's some dark shards. Thing is, I'm concerned about here is if I go after that and I get hammered, then I'm going to have to deal with his full stack here. Now, if I go and try and siege this, then he's going to attack me here. That's so annoying.
Ariel favors me most. Untrue, sister.
What I want to do here, I'm going to put back in here. And we're going to get some Hawk Riders. And so I'm going to start building that stack up. I think I'm going to need it.
A season of peace, a season of waste.
Upkeep. Missile resistance. The thing in my mind was, problem is, if I go after him, that's going to really hurt. I'm going to have to siege. I'm going to get attacked by all three stacks. If I go after them, that could really hurt. And then I'm going to have to deal with another full stack here without any backup. So we're going to try and get some backup. He's just got a lot of stacks coming down. It's just a difficult one to... Because the problem is that, you know, everything's invested right now in that army, the Sister Twilight army. So, okay, great. Trade agreement, good. Strengthen my relations with Katep. He's gone after Ice Rock Gorge. Why can I not catch this bastard? Of course, you know, it's a great thing with Wood Elf garrisons. Yeah, they suck. Okay, same thing again. We're going to have to try and deal with the cavalry. Oh, they're waiting for their reinforcements. Ah, how rubbish is that? Really? All of that just for this little tiny little garrison? Not throwing his horse units up this time. Well, let's just focus on some Dark Shard units. Here they come. He's going to be in first. You guys. Okay, so they're nearly gone. And there you go. That's what happens with that many Dark Shards. It's ridiculous. There's just literally nothing you can do. Your front line doesn't last 5 seconds. And of course, it's impossible to ambush him even with 80% chance. It doesn't work. He actually just went round it. Even though it didn't show that I was revealed. Not having fun right now, I have to say, with the mechanics. This whole ambush mechanic thing, it's just a bit shite. The Beastmen are able to absolutely screw you over and you can't get an ambush at 80% chance. But now maybe we've got an opportunity. But you're going to have to wait for the next episode, just like with Taurox. So, next episode. But he is, unlike Taurox, he is in March stance. He doesn't look like he's in reinforcement range either at the moment. It's not showing that he is. So we're going to go after him. He's taken some damage to at least one Dark Shard unit and the horses. We're going to have to use our Hawk Riders on them. And we're going to be able to move these in as backup as well. So I reckon I can wipe both those stacks out. And then we can go after... probably, if depending on how badly damaged I'll either go after Hag Hall or Bleakhold Fortress. Probably Bleakhold Fortress and then Forest of Arnheim. Maybe I'll push them all the way back, take out the minor settlements, leave Arnheim, go back for Hag Hall then, or maybe use my smaller stack. Maybe the smaller stack can go after Hag Hall. Okay, so there you go. What an episode, guys. I mean, literally frustrated to hell at the beginning of the episode with the way Taurox mechanics worked, with the way he ambushed. Yeah, okay, so he ambushes us and knocks us back, fights us, and kills us. Great. But But then to be able to attack him decline the attack in the open field, and then still run far enough that you can't catch up to him after doing all of that was really, really frustrating. And then to try and move back in your own territory, he gets an immediate ambush on you. And we were lucky to win that battle. We killed Taurox. We turned it round, finished him off, defeated Taurox, defeated his Herdstone. So he's now gone. His faction's out of the game. We've made friends with the Exiles of Nehek, which is excellent because I've now got some protection coming on my flank and now into the north. We've got non-aggression with Celostra over here, so hopefully she'll leave us alone. We're trying to deal with the Bleakhold Fortress as we get ready, that we're not far off now being able to go for a Ritual of Rebirth, but we know what we're going to have to deal with a bunch of armies at that point, so we're going to have to get back for that ritual, but we're now not far off that. Which is great. We've got access to Deepwood Scouts now. We've got access to Eternal Guard with shields, and we've got access to Hawk Riders. We've not stacked any particular type, which is good. I feel like we're still running a reasonably balanced army. We've got a second stack now, which is halfway up, having lost it to Taurox on an ambush, and we're now starting to build that one up. Economy, 1,000 coming in, not too bad with the second stack, but not ideal. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And there we go. So look, guys, if you enjoyed this video, this was a frustrating video, but if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. Let us know why. We'll look to improve for the future. I do live stream as well on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, so feel free to jump into Twitch and check us out there. And also keep an eye out for more videos appearing on this channel, relatively new channel. We're just starting up. Total Warhammer 3 is what we're doing, the series at the moment, but also look out for some first play, first level, first tutorials of all different types of games, and also some World of Tanks videos as well. And there'll be more of those to come in the future. And, you know, please, if you want to see more, click that subscribe button below. It's free for you to do, but it helps me out a great deal. Thanks for watching. You've been watching The Ghost Owl, and I'll see you back for episode 4.